Hello Libra. How are you? Here I am, ready and prepared for this new reading, Libra. Alright, don't move away from the reading because I have something to tell you. You've been programming your mind, your life. You programmed it, you've been doing it for a long time without even realizing it. And now, those ideas you've had, those desires to be happy are about to come true. So stay with this reading, let's get started. This is a general reading. If any of the messages don't resonate with you, just let them flow. Thank you for your comments. Leave me your thoughts and remember to check your rising sign. Well, let me tell you, my voice is a little hoarse. I have the flu, laryngitis, a little bit of everything. So these days I might sound a bit rough, but I think you can hear me well. Now let's continue with the first card. Look how beautiful. You are an incredibly kind person, Libra. That's what's happening. You are just too good. And that's not a bad thing. It's not wrong to be good, but you do need to be kind to the people who are truly worth it. Because you're always giving, you give your love, your time, your energy, you give everything, and then suddenly you're left with nothing. So yes, being good is okay, and of course God sees that and appreciates it because it is one of your missions in this life. Libra gives much more than they receive. Much more than they receive. And someone notices that. I feel that someone used to ignore you. Someone was not paying attention to you. Yes, it could be someone you care about, someone who now realizes everything you gave them. If, for example, you haven't had a relationship with anyone and you are single and wondering, this person does realize what kind of person you are. You give your all. And maybe they just weren't ready. Maybe they weren't ready for that kind of love. For that way of living that you offer, Libra. You give everything, and you always do it from the heart. And that's beautiful. You just have to be careful about who you are. Alright, Libra, yes, if someone was ignoring you, I feel there are temptations. A strong desire to communicate. Someone really wants to talk to you, to do something with you, but they don't want you to notice, because they don't want you to realize that they also have feelings. That's why there's a lack of communication, or why they're ignoring you. They're feeling a bit nervous, defensive, maybe just waiting for a better moment. There is a lot of desire to reach out, a strong urge to talk. Listen, many issues are going to be lifted off your shoulders. Many problems will be resolved. Yes, look, you are going to be freed from a big problem, from a heavy negative situation. I feel that some Libras are dealing with something, maybe something related to work, maybe something in the family. You will be freed from that issue. Yes, you will find a solution. For those who are going through any kind of challenge, yes, you are going to overcome it. And someone clearly wants to give you a sign first, some kind of sign, to see what happens with you. But you're not going to settle for just any kind of love. Of course not. You are keeping a bit of distance too, because Libras are kind. But even kindness has its limits. Everything has a limit. And I feel that some Libras are stepping back, becoming a bit colder, more distant, because of what they have lived through. What you went through was not easy. Well, someone wants to reach out. Like I told you, they were ignoring you, and suddenly they want to break that silence. There's a strong temptation to speak. I feel that maybe it's someone who has been distant and now wants to come closer. They want to break the distance too. Alright, Libra. I'm loving your reading. You have the strength for change, the power of transformation is with you. I see that you are going to sign a document. I feel you will sign something important. Maybe something related to your home, your family, or something else that matters a lot. You are going to sign a paper, you are ready for big changes in your life, and you have the strength, the power, and also the confidence to make them happen. I like that. Let's continue, Libra. Let's continue with Libra. Clearly, you are in a moment where what you truly seek is peace, is calm. Yes, some of you are going to start meditating, spending time in thought, staying calm, simply looking for peace and inner balance. There is a little confusion. Maybe there are things you're not seeing clearly. Maybe, for example, when it comes to love, you're not seeing things as they are. There are also some fears in certain cases, some kind of fear you're holding on to, but the important thing is that something is finally starting to move. I feel that there is a project of yours, something very important, something you don't see clearly yet, but it's going to appear in your life. A project connected to your work or your profession. Yes, and there will be help. Someone with a lot of knowledge will help you. You will receive support to clear the path ahead of you. They are going to help you clear the way in several areas of your life. Libra, I love this. Let's continue. Alright, Libra. Through divine justice, I told you, everything legal, everything related to documents, wow, it comes out perfectly, absolutely perfect. There were enemies too. You had enemies, people who didn't like you. Yes, there were people who wanted to see you fail, people who wanted you to fall, but you are not going to fall. On the contrary, you are rising and you are being helped by your angels, by God. They are helping you rise, and you are going to rise in an incredible way. They won't be able to believe it. You will leave people speechless. Truly, you will leave them speechless. You won't need more money. Yes, that's right. Something huge is coming, something big. But it's something that was programmed by your mind and by God. Your enemies are going to fall and you are going to rise. I feel that you have sacrificed a lot in life. You gave up so much. And now comes the big, the great, the enormous reward. Yes, a great reward is coming. Libra, I love this. And on top of that, divine justice is working in your favor. Something is coming to you through divine justice. This is your card, Libra. It is your moment. It comes from divine justice. The one who ignored you, whether man or woman, the one who ignored you is now desperate in love. But I feel it took them a long time to understand things, and now it's like God is saying, I'm going to step in. The angels are going to intervene so that something happens between the two of you. Or at the very least, so that there is some kind of communication. Yes, like I said, the legal matters are fine, the documents are fine. But you will also realize many things, that you have so much more to do for yourself. Now you are starting to do things for yourself, for your own life. Let's continue, Libra. Let's continue. Yes, there is a secret love here. A secret love that is not being shown. No, it's not being shown. But it's not because there are no feelings. It's because of fear. There is a deep desperation in love. Maybe this person was ignoring you, like I said before. But now it feels like everything is going to come out all at once. This love will be revealed soon. Even so, Libra, and I'm speaking to all of you, you are going to think carefully about what to do with this situation. Because I feel that the truth is going to come out. Someone is going to confess their feelings to you. But how you react will depend a lot on who it is. It will depend on how Libra chooses to respond. Libra is not going to accept anything that was negative in the past. Your way of dealing with love is going to change completely. Your approach to relationships is shifting. So if something doesn't serve you anymore, you will cut it off. You are simply going to remove anything that doesn't align with your life. And you are already cutting off negative energies. Yes, I really like your strength, your power to make things happen, and your ability to speak clearly and put everything in its place. Because, for example, there were people who used to manipulate you. There were people who tried to control you, and you are going to cut that completely out of your life. You will end it without hesitation. A lot of abundance is entering your life. A lot of abundance. Well then, Libra, let's continue and see what else we have for you. Yes, there are things you're not seeing yet, but they will soon be revealed to you through dreams or thoughts. Important things will be revealed, things that matter to you. Now regarding love, listen carefully, because I feel that someone does have feelings. Someone clearly feels something, but they had to go through, or rather, they already went through, a very difficult situation. Someone is living through a critical moment, a really intense moment, almost like a life or death situation. We even have the death card here. So it's clear that someone has gone through something truly hard. And they had to go through it because of their karma. Maybe they made mistakes that were part of their karmic lessons. Well, that had to come to an end. And now that karma has ended. I also feel that both sides, both you and the other person, are going to be released. Things are going to become easier, simpler, without so much drama when it comes to love. Yes, because you also carry your own energy. Someone knows that you have admirers, or that there is energy around you, or that someone is interested in you. They know that. And that's not something that surprises them too. If they ignore you, they end up desperate. They had to go through something painful, and now they've gone through it, and they've realized everything. They are going through a deep transformation. That's right, Libra, that's how it is. But all of this has a lot to do with their own karma. Let's continue, Libra. You are going to receive a proposal. Someone will offer you a business, a job, or something that will take you to the top, to the very top. You will become an emperor or an empress. You have something very big in your destiny, something that is going to happen. You will receive recognition. People will recognize who you are. You will become someone influential, very influential. Yes, Libra, but I will also tell you that this is a preparation. You are being prepared for all of this. So yes, it is on the way. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but it is coming. It is already on its way. It is part of the divine plan. It may not be part of your plan, but it is in the divine plan. Let's continue and see what we have for Libra. All right, Libra, yes, like I said at the beginning, you help everyone. You are someone incredibly kind. And now you're going to focus on yourself, on your worries, on the things you want to do. What are your goals, your achievements? Yes, some changes are difficult for you. These changes are not easy, but you're going to start making them. Start little by little. Begin slowly, because everything will end with a completely different lifestyle than the one you have now. Yes, and regarding love, I see that love has been hard for you. It has cost you a lot. Too many things have happened to you in love. And now, there is someone who suddenly needs to communicate some kind of message. I don't see anything bad here. No, I don't see anything bad. But I also feel that if this person was ignoring you, it's very hard for them to accept what happened. Either they have to admit they were wrong, or they need to talk to you. It's difficult for them to accept the situation with you. That whole situation you both have, it's hard for them to face it. But they need to, because if they don't, nothing is going to happen. So now let's go with the final cards for Libra. Look how beautiful. We have the Sun, we have the Ace. Look how beautiful. Look at the love. The final cards show love. Everything has been preparing for this moment. Everything was aligning so that this could happen. There could be a Leo involved as well. There is a lot of light here. But let me tell you something, Libra. Either a new path in love is opening for you, or you are going to be completely surprised by the love that comes into your life. Because this, wow, this is something radiant that is coming your way, incredibly bright. So yes, it could be someone you already care about. And if it is someone you already care about, they have been desperate in love, and something huge is coming, something very big. Libra, I absolutely love this reading. I truly did. I hope you enjoyed it too, and please subscribe to the channel so we can stay in touch over the next few days. Thank you so much.